tonight. They normally play with Jeff instead of Gother, but tonight it's going to be Gother on the roster. And for them, that is not the worst situation because Gother kind of fills that void that Jeff holds quite well. So, you know, the start is going to be big here. Sin City Slayers, they're going to want to even this map count as soon as possible. You're going to want to get a win here.
And I believe we were talking before. I believe B. Ferroni is Maddie and somebody who's been around this league for a while, and I've always praised him. I think he's a guy that, you know, sometimes the score line or the scoreboard, excuse me, doesn't reflect his performance. He's an unbelievable team player, and I think somebody that can bring a lot of confidence to this team. But it is this P1, both teams vying for a position at this point on the map, and not really too much time going either way. You expect us here on P1 of Embassy, but now the setup for next, and this is going to be Sin City. Looks like they're ready for it in a pretty good position here as Paris spawning way out.
Yeah, Sin City Slayers, they do have that rotation to P2. You see player 5 Poppy. He does get cut down, but Air is there to kind of trade that out. Air, I would point out as being the one X factor for Sin City Slayers here tonight, along with Fury, though. Air has really stepped up his game in the past couple of months here in the COD Rec League. He's been absolutely frying. We've seen him against the New York Lightning drop like a 1.7 in a 3-map series. He was a huge catalyst here. He starts out hot, 5-1 off the break. Sin City Slayers with a small lead, but it's only going to grow greater from here if they stay on that point.
Fury pushed out, trying to make some plays for his team, and I assume that was Gother that gets taken down, but it is going to be Sin City still on this point. But here is Paris trying to get in the hill, finding the kills. Last up in the back is going to be Air. He's going to get traded out. That's going to be the break for Paris, but already 20 seconds left. Now you're going to have Electric MC setting up next, but these Sin City players can start to move themselves over to this P3. Having said that, though, Paris not in a bad spot. They have the reinforcements over here to cut them down. Sin City have to find some kills. It's going to be tough in this. Gother, though, finding that opening kill on the Stratus, and now trying to move in as he finds a second as well. The break potentially in here, but Dahmer's not going to let that happen quite yet. Taking down one, and now both teams trying to regroup. Finds one on the Poppy. Can he find Gother? He does. Paris in control of the point.
Yeah, and Sin City Slayers, they pick up a couple of kills there, but they're just unable to find their way onto that point. Tough situation for them. And Paris Renegades are going to get a sizable lead here off the back of that P3. Sin City, they're spawning out a little bit far. You see players top PD trying to push up through gas, but they really just have no control. B. Ferroni, 7-2 so far on a 6 streak. He finds that cruise missile, and now the fight is most definitely going to go to P4 here. 48-28 to score. 24 seconds left on that P3. Sin City Slayers, they got to start focusing on that rotation.
And it is going to be, I think, the emphasis here, but Sin City, after a nice start, kind of getting slayed out just a little bit here. It is going to be Poppy, though, with 2 in the feed, and that should help them on this rotation, but you got to get bodies over here, and Paris doing a really good job of just not allowing them to rotate. The kills going their way as well, and Paris is going to be here first, but having said that, Gother takes down one, and now last player up is Electric MC in the back, so Sin City will take control of the hill for now, but the pinch is going to be able to come in. The break coming in from Paris. It's going to be a pinstripe kill feed at the moment. Electric trying to find the kill, but Fury takes him down, and Sin City holding on.
Yeah, Fury with a slow start to the game. Gother with a big 2-piece right there. But these next 2 hills are where those SMGs are going to be so impactful. So you look for someone like Fury to really thrive in these sort of situations. Focus on that P4. Focus on that P5. It seemed like Paris were in a heavy control of this game for such a long time there. But Sin City Slayers already flipped the game back into their favor. That's just how serious these hills have been. And Fury and Gother on a 3-5 streak collectively. So they're making the difference here with those SMGs in hand. The rotation comes to new, and it's going to be B. Ferroni against the world.
Gother finding 2 in the feed and making it a 3rd as well. So for now, Sin City finding their way in. And this is a great rotation here for Sin City. Poppy trying to stay up, but I mean, Sin City has the reinforcements right now after a nice last hill. Air finding a few, and kill feed once again going back and forth, but it is going to favor Sin City, so they're going to be in this P5, and now Poppy allowed the roam, does find one. Dahmer's trying to get his way in, and Stratus as well, and just a back and forth P5 as you really expect. Now Sin City looking to regroup, looking to make the attack. Air. Stratus knows he's there. Can he find the kill? He does. Now some control here for Paris with Fury through the back, finding 2. Looking for a 3rd. He does get taken down. Will the trade come in? No. It is going to be Paris on the point.
Yeah, and it's almost going to be a tie game after the end of the first rotation of Hills. And the second rotation, that's where things really start to switch up. We saw Paris Renegades be in control for a good chunk of that first rotation. Then Sin City Slayers, they bring themselves back into the game. Now, I mean, the second P1, you're going to see kind of the next act of this game start. And 89 to 89, that's what you want to see. But these next couple of rotations are going to be so big. You want to have this map control. You want to focus those power positions. And if Paris Renegades want some time here, they're going to have to cut off Poppy.
Poppy in that spot, but he is sniffed out, so now it'll allow Paris to try to collect a little bit of this time here on P1. Is not an easy task. Electric MC finds one. Gothard does take him down, though, and yeah, I mean, Jack, as you said, back and forth in the first couple of hills here. I think P3 and P4 really, you know, big. I think the P4 for Sin City was, you know, pretty good considering that they didn't really have the positioning to begin with, but they took advantage of their kills and were able to get in. Now Poppy fighting Electric MC in the back, actually going to trade each other out. They are looking for those rotations over to P2. Right now in favor of Paris, but it is Sin City with some presence on the right side of the map here, trying to break this one. Two players through the back of PD. Can they find the kills? Finding a few. Dahmer's with the trade on the Fury, but you have to focus these players in the back. They know they're coming from there, though. Should be able to cut them down. Now, Poppy's the last alive. He's taking down Paris on this P2.
You do have player 8. That's going to be Air rotating through that deep side of gas, and he might be able to make something happen. You see player 7 calling in that cruise missile right now. That's going to be Gother. Will it be able to hit off the wall? It does not. So for now, Paris Renegades is going to be accruing some score, but that kill feed's red for just a second. They're going to be able to hop on this point. 34 seconds left to go, and these next couple rotations are going to be big. You see Paris already moving that direction, and Poppy's going to hop on the scrap time.
He is, and just again, back and forth. This has been a fantastic map 1, and if this indicates what the series will be, it should be one that really goes the distance, but it is going to be, once again, Paris set up on this P3, and they're really fully set up at this point. Electric MC going to try to collect the rest of the scrap time, which he will collect about 6 seconds or so. And that allows Paris to retake the lead, but kills going the way of Sin City. Gother finding the kill, 22 and 13, filling in for Jeff quite well. And that's going to allow Sin City to hop on this point.
They pick up Electric MC on the pinch as well. They just got to watch that ladder. Word to Optic Gaming as they push up that top orange area. But they're taking their time. They're playing it slow. Big bloods out of Fury, though. And Poppy's watching that ladder so well. He spots Stratus at the bottom, but this is a big turnaround for Sin City. This is where they can start to accrue a big lead here. Paris Renegades are going to have to break.
Now the shot coming in, but Fury finding one. Electric MC now with Stratus will make the pinch and get on this time. Can they find these players long? Poppy staying alive for the moment, and that should grant Sin City the rest of the scrap time. And now the rotation coming over toward New to P4. A good start here for Paris as they're finding the kills. Bifaroni, nice start for him, but now slowing down just a little bit. Still has that cruise in the back pocket, though. And this is a hill where I think Paris really need a good, 35, 40 seconds here to get themselves back, back level here. And team kill coming in for the side of Sin City. Not what you want to see, but Poppy taking down Bifaroni. And now the kills once again going the way of Sin City. And just like that, they break the hill.
A miraculous set of kills from the side of Sin City. They fight their way onto that point, and we saw how good they were playing on this hill last time around, but the push is going to be quick. We see the gray kill feed for now. Dahmer's trying to find these kills in those chairs area. 2 more go their way. It's Poppy against them, but 29 seconds left to go on this hill. Paris Renegades cannot get the lead here, but you still see Fury fighting for this scrap time. Sin City Slayers are fighting for it, and they're going to get it. That's a big 20 seconds in the grand scheme of things, but this next P5 hill, it's one where you can get a lot of time on. We're going to see 3 subs pulled out for either of these teams. These next set of kills are some big ones.
Baroni finding that first kill here for the side of Paris. Stratus with 1 as well. So that is going to grant some really a setup here for Paris to try to get a big kill. But Gother through the back continuing to fry out, really waiting for those reinforcements. And now that is coming in. Now trying to find this kill, just kind of playing cat and mouse here in the back of the kitchen, but the first 10 seconds already going the way of Paris. Now, though, the fights come in, and they all go Sin City's way. I'm just absolutely baffled, as it just feels like the last few hills, that has just been the case. Sin City really doing whatever they want. Gother again with the kill, and Sin City really in prime position.
They most definitely are. That's the break that they kind of needed. This is the biggest lead that we've seen so far in this game. And if this final 20 goes the way of Sin City, it's going to be a real uphill battle for the Paris Renegades for the rest of this game. But Sin City, even with a sub in their favor, they look like they've been playing together the whole year. And that's kind of what you get when you're watching this team play. Sin City, one of the best teamwork teams in the game. And even when they face a team with teamwork like the Paris Renegades, it still looks fantastic. 223 to 150. Sin City Slayers with a 73-point lead as this third rotation of hills pop.
And now, I mean, if you're Sin City, you can kind of just play for a little bit of this P1 time, get some kills, hop on point, just continue to tick that meter closer to winning this one. Now only 19 points away. So, you know, you can kind of just pick your kills, get on time, then start to maybe think about P2. But if you're Paris, you got to fight a war on a lot of fronts. You got to keep them off this P1 time while also trying to keep those spawns for next. 30 seconds left to go in this hill, and Sin City trying to really vie for positioning, but the kills are actually going the way of Paris. Having said that, Sin City will get those back spawns and potentially be able to get over to P2. So that looks like where it's going to come down to. There's going to be Fury, though, hopping on this time, continuing to just, again, get those ticks across, get those seconds. Now only 11 seconds away are Sin City, but the kills, once again, go in the way of Paris. And here we go, not over yet.
Sure, cruise missile coming in as well. That's going to be Beefaroni's. That's not going to get anything. But nobody on that time just yet. 11 seconds left for the Sin City Slayers. Almost 90 for the Paris Renegades. Gothard with another big kill. That's a 3 down. It's going to be Electric MC against the Sin City Slayers. And he put some shots in, but will it be enough? I'm not sure the Paris Renegades can get here with enough time. Gothard with more. 5 seconds left to go.
And that should really do it. Only a few seconds left here, but Sin City will even up the series after map 1, which is a little bit weird to say, but they even up the series after map 1, and it is a 1-1 series after the 250 to 160 Embassy hardpoint win. And Jake, for me, it was really the P4s that turned this game around. Of course, Sin City, the first time being able to, you know, hold a lot of that time to our Diamond finals, going into this El Estilo search and destroy is going to be Sin City starting on the attacking side, Air with that first kill in this round, giving themselves the life advantage already. Got to go back and collect that bomb, though, because we forgot about that on the start, but they will take that first blood.
Yeah, first blood, definitely a huge W, especially when you don't have that bomb in hand, but Electric MC evens the odds real quick. Nobody making too much movement on the map just yet. You do have Electric MC trying to push around this shack area, but you got to get that bomb down eventually. You only got 48 seconds left to go. One silver lining, though, for Sin City is nobody's on that A site.
Gothard, after a big map 1, looking to continue his reign, and now giving that info that A site is clear, and he's going to get this bomb down as well. So retake going to have to come in here. Electric MC, though, through the back. That Deddy pop could cause problem. Poppy, though, with the read, takes him down. 2v3 situation here. Paris, can they pull it out of the bag? Fury getting some shots off the Stratus, and you feel like the positioning right now for Sin City is good. Paris kind of reeling, trying to figure out what to do. Have to find a pick here. Fury just going to stay in the site with the sub. They're obviously going to hear Stratus busting through those doors. Only 18 seconds now on the clock. The pin's trying to come in. Fury finds a kill on the Stratus. Domers does find one on the Poppy, but there's going to be no time for him to defuse. So it is going to be a round win for Sin City, and a nice little round for them after the first blood.
Most definitely, and that's a good start to the game for Sin City, especially on that offensive end. I feel like that's kind of the momentum that we're seeing from that game 1 continuing, and Poppy was such a big kill on the flank there. You know, Electric MC, he was going to become a huge nuisance if he finds his way through those stairs to that top side area, but instead Poppy gets that kill. That's a round shifter. They take home that round 1. What do they do on the defense? Paris Renegades going to have to try to even the odds here quickly.
Yeah, and as you said, I mean, it's just a fantastic read because Electric MC, he finds that kill. I think that's going to be a really hard round for Sin City to come back from, because you know you have somebody in your back, and then you have, people really all around that A site. So great kill from him, and now it is going to be Paris on the offensive side. Air and Domers really trying to maybe peek each other down mid, but nothing happens. They're going to break down the doors and not find the kill. Gothard, though, getting the kill, and Domers as Poppy on Domers as well 4v2 situation here. Gother with that Deddy. He's just flying around air, finding the kill on a beefaroni. Now, Electric MC last alive. That's fine too, though. So wait a minute. But now the pinch coming in. He's taken down. Sin City clean round.
I don't know how Fury gets in there, shoots all those shots, and gets out with his life. But hey, it works in the Sin City's favor, and I like the way they chow at the end here. I mean, if you're going to let Electric MC remain here, you might as well throw all the bodies at them as you can. So they find that final kill, go up 2-0 in the search and destroy here. Good start for them. Let's take a look at that scoreboard, see if we got anybody on a streak. Fury on a 3, so maybe you can turn that into a glide bomb. You got to double that kill streak counter, but Sin City Slayers back on offense, and the way Fury's looking, feel like it's going to be a B hit.
And it looks like that is the plan, but Paris kind of ready for air, though, with the kill on the Stratus with the sniper. Electric MC, fearing for his life, is going to back up, but he should be back down here momentarily and will get taken out. So once again, Sin City just rushing at this B zone, getting that down very quickly. Air still with that sniper in hand as well, and now Paris need to make a big play. Dahmer's Deddy pop does not find the kill on the air as he takes him out. Air looking for another one. Beefaroni taken down. Sin City is absolutely frying Paris right now.
Big Fresh 90 is feeling himself right now. That's Air for you. 2 snipes on the round. That first blood, everything for him, and finds that second as well. 3-0 for Sin City, and that's just kind of the name of the game. When you take Jeff out and add Gother, you got so many fast players on the team. Fury and Gother are sprinting at you. You got Air playing aggressive with that sniper in hand, and it's just so hard to contain at times. They go up 3-0, and now they're back on defense. Paris Renegades, this is kind of a must-win for them.
Oh, I agree. I think this is, you don't win this round, it's going to have a detriment on the search and destroy, but even maybe forward in the series. Dahmer's trying to get out of this kill. Fury does find the kill before he gets taken down, so 3v3 situation. Gother now, with that information, you know this guy wants to fly, and has Deddy Poppy with the kill into Electric MC, not letting him get to top kitch. And now, what does Paris do? I mean, they just do not have an answer right now to Sin City. Poppy takes him down. Stratus does find one, but the pinch coming in. Sin City, I mean, they're not only are they winning these rounds, but they are doing it so clean.
Yeah, they're looking flawless right now. The teamwork is most definitely there. They're getting that information, and they are working off the back of it so hard. I mean, you see Poppy get a big 2-piece right there to really break open that round for the Sin City Slayers. And after that, it's just so hard to deal with. After Fury gets that first blood onto Dahmer's and finds that info that they're all A control, it's just such a hard round for Paris Renegades to win. Now up 4-0, Sin City picking up right where they left off after that map 1.
Paris, when do they stop the bleeding? So there's going to be Sin City back on the attacking side. Now a hit over toward A. It looks like maybe playing for picks at the moment. I mean, it's worked out so well for them so far. Poppy getting the info on the Stratus. Nothing he can do about it, though. Gother in a predicament here. Or he knows that probably somebody is in that site and has to be careful about Electric MC as well. And now what does Sin City do to the spawn? Poppy finding that kill on the Beefaroni. Fury finding the kill on the Dahmers. They cannot be killed right now. Fury, does he get spotted? I don't think he does, and that is going to be Sin City into this A site. Once again, Paris, no answers. Electric MC spotted out. Looks like another round Sin City should be able to win.
Fury does get taken down, so now a 3v2 situation. Stratus making it a little more possible, but the Stratus gets spotted. He gets tagged up so much. Now it's Electric MC against the rest of the Sin City Slayers here on the bottom floor of the map. 28 seconds left to go, and they're camping corners, Teej. They're waiting for the time to work for their way.
Now Electric MC, I mean, Stratus finding the kill, but last live is going to be Electric MC. Finds one. 1v1 now. 16 seconds on the clock. He's going to hop to the fuse. Does Gother check this? He does. Has to get the angle. Gother with the kill. Sin City up to 5-0. Paris made it interesting, but in the end, Sin City just able to clutch up, and they are 1 round away from taking map number 2.
And it seems like they're just so good at finding this information and doing exactly what they need with it. And that's kind of the name of the game. When you're playing a very, very good search and destroy team of the likes of Sin City, if they're able to get the information they need, it's so hard to kind of shut them down. Poppy with that AR in hand, 7-3 right now. Fury 6-2. It's the Sin City show right here on a CeeLo, and this is a map I wasn't so confident for them on, so seeing them play like this is a dangerous team tonight.
Paris looking to go to this B site, and they really do have it for free, so let's see if they try to push the pace. It is going to be Air. Now finding these players, finding one, and now the information granted as well. Finding a second. I mean, you just think they have all the numbers, but Air finding a third. Can he find the ace on the round? Just one more player up. You can see a couple players on Paris not liking the situation. Stratus finds one with the sniper. He's taken down. Sin City wiping the floor with Paris. They take the lead in the series. They go up 2-1.
I just don't know how Air finds 3 in that situation. That is just unbelievable out of him. A quick search and destroy for them, 6-0 into their favor. And Paris Renegades, who start out the series with a 1-0 map advantage, in the blink of an eye, they're down 2-1.
And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the mental is right now. I'm back to map 3. A 2-1 series right now in favor of Sin City as we head into this hotel control. Sin City starting on the attacking side and looking to push over toward this B site, finding some kills and finding that kill onto Electric MC as well, and already some presence over toward B for Sin City.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to get the full capture here just yet. They're going to have to maybe fight through another wave of Paris Renegades members. But Fury and co, they are pushed up quite far. 3 players on that point. There's a player pinching through couches right now. Stratus is going to hop on that point, but the trade's looking good. They capture that B point with the swiftness. 2 minutes on the clock now, and only 5 lives are lost for either side. You know, slow start for the Paris Renegades, most definitely. But Sin City, I mean, this is going to be a hard hill to re-break.
Yeah, we've seen it obviously be usually the last hill left, but in this case, I mean, it is still pretty hard to get this A zone. Having said that, they're finding the kills, and this is not allowing Paris to move up the map. He's only finding 2, looking for more, but Gother takes him down. Now you got to get some bodies over toward this dining room side, but will they be able to? Gother finding another one on this point, just slowly ticking this time. Only one person on the time for now, but they're really just trying to set up and look where Paris are spawning. They're spawning so far away. The kill is going their way. Stack the point, we're to the gyms, and this really should be the round 4 on as Stratus trying to make a play, but nothing will happen. Sin City is having their way right now.
Yeah, I mean, that kill on that player, Ruggs, is really the door buster right there. I think we're going to see it right here. It's going to be Air right here, that final kill onto Dahmers. I can't believe this is the final kill because I feel like we saw it such a long time ago, but nice read out of Air right there. Opens up that hill, and once they quad stack that, it's so hard to re-break.
Paris is feeling it right now, I think, and you got to find some momentum. I mean, you just lost 6 straight search and destroy rounds, and that was not a good start to this hotel. So let's see if they can even it up on the offensive side. That would be a great way to do it, as they're going to look over toward B and possibly mid, but Sin City really ready for it. Can they find the kills, though? The kills going back and forth for the moment, but B now open just a little bit. Gotham going to try to cut that player off, though. Now he's just going to be annoying in top bed. I like this play from him. 1 player on right now for the side of Paris, and they cannot get him off it. So Paris with some presence over to this point right now, but eventually that player is taken down, and now Paris have to regroup.
Player 5, Dahmers, he's still here at blocks, but he is unable to pick up Gother. Dahmers playing pretty solid for Paris right now, 4-3 so far, but they aren't able to find those kills onto B. They are going to decap that, but now you hop onto A. You have 2 players here. B Ferroni trying to slay his way out. He does pick up Air, but they're not ready for Fury here on the outskirts. He's going to be a problem, and as Fury's here all alone, you see the rest of the Sin City Slayers just focusing on making sure that B's reinforced at all costs.
Staying up for a long time, really giving his teammates a chance to get over to the site, but Paris finding the kills, and Air in the host area. He's going to get chased down, and you would imagine that this would allow Paris to capture this A zone, and it will. They'll put 1:51 on the clock. Lives tied once again at 21. So where does the break come from for Paris? Air spotted out, and now it is going to be Electric MC trying to pinch through the back. He's 1 player, finds 1, looking for a second. Does get taken down. Big kill there from Air. And now Paris have to regroup and once again look for a team push.
Big 2 kills for them. This might be the opening that they needed. A minute 30 left on the clock. Lives almost tied. Paris +1 here. As Dahmer gets picked off. Paris, they still have that bedroom side control, but they're unable to find any of the kills off the back of it. I feel like if you're Paris, you just hang out here and try to wait for your teammates, because as long as you have that bed control, you can create a sizable push, most definitely.
Yeah, Sin City holding them up now, but they don't have any presence over for veteran. The kills, if they go their way, though, would help with that. Beefaroni on a sliver of HP will stay alive to continue to hold that bedroom for Paris at the moment. Now looking for more kills. Poppy, though, on that head glitch. So hard to get him off of that. And now the push through mid coming in here for Paris. Air! Almost snapping onto electric air. Gothard, though, with the trade. And it just looks like Paris cannot get just a foothold on this point. Lives close with 30 seconds on the clock. Maybe 2 more pushes here if they're lucky for Paris. The kill is going their way. The opening 2, this is big. Can they find their way in? Another one for Electric MC, and now see the spawns coming in here for Sin City. They're spawning a long way away. Have to try to get some nades on this point, but the trophies are down. Fury finds one. Gother trying to get his way in. The second tick down here on the zone. Poppy with the kill. Looking for more. Stratus on point. He's taken out. Electric MC will also get cut down as well, and the push is thwarted, but only 21 seconds on the clock. 5-5 in the life advantage. Paris have to sprint.
They most definitely do. They only have 4 lives left to work with, but that's a big 2 kills right there. 3-on-3 scenario here, but only 10 seconds left to go. I'm not sure if Paris is going to be able to make it there in time. Now with Air with a big 2-piece, it's Dahmer's all alone. He's not going to be able to make it happen, and Sin City put another round on the board.
They hold on barely, and I really thought when they had that 3 down and you had, a couple players left for Sin City, they got their nades on, they were able to get the kills. I really thought that was going to be the point where Paris could take it, but they get killed out, and they're now down 2-0 in this hotel control. This is really not what I expected. Not even that I thought that Sin City didn't have a chance in the series, but more of the fact that, Paris, these are maps that you'd expect them to take, and they're getting absolutely walloped right now. I mean, this has not really been close, and they need to find some momentum. It is going to be Sin City once again on the attacking side, spreading the map at the moment, trying to find the kills off the rip, and they're doing just that.
Yeah, they get so aggressive in that middle side of the map. Poppy's able to pick up 1 along with his duo over there. That's going to be Air, and just like that, they find those kills, and they jump right on that point. Electric MC with a big opening 2, though. He does find a 3rd as well. Now it's going to be Gother left all alone, but they're going to have to clean him up. The more kills he finds, the more of a nuisance he becomes. And as they clean up that kill, it's a big one, but they are going to be able to get that first tick as Air jumps on.
Now some presence over for the point. Air with the snap. Are you kidding me? Finding the kill. He does get traded out, though, from Stratus from the top bed. And if you are Sin City, you're going to have to deal with us. That's a nice kill from Stratus to get himself back into this game, and now these players for Sin City most likely going to spawn towards the Steiner side, but Paris shutting them down for the time being. So for a moment, Paris trying to get themselves back into this one. Poppy, though, with the big kill, and now 3 players over toward this A side. This is not a bad spot here for Sin City. I mean, you got to tick over toward B. You should be able to cap A, and you'll have about 1 minute and 53 on the clock. Having said that, can Paris get back in? They can at the skin of their teeth. Beefaroni finding that kill, so just going to take a little bit more time off before this point does eventually get captured. But the lives in favor of Paris, can they finally convert around?
They do find their way onto that A point, but now Poppy, he's made his way over to B as well, and Air, he finds another one onto Stratus. They might be able to hop on this point. There is a player on D2, that's going to be Poppy. Electric MC's on the pinch, but if you only got 1 player on that B capture, it's going to be a slow one. They do get that second tick, but they need more reinforcements because Electric MC, he's on the pinch, and he was moving quick.
Now, it is going to have to be a reset for Sin City as Paris, for really what feels like the first time in a long time, has a grip on this map and this series. They have that bedroom control. You can see the effort to really lock that down. 3 players in, a chance for Sin City to work through mid, but you have to find these kills. You have to be able to turn around and find these kills toward the bedroom side, which is going to be a tough task. Fury finding the kill on the Dahmer, now looking to make his way over toward point. Stratus, though, just hanging out, waiting for the opportunity to pounce, and he does have one player. Does he see Fury as well? He does not. Gothard with a kill on the Stratus. Trying to move their way up now is Sin City. That second tick is locked in. If the kills go their way, they could make this interesting, but you got to stay up if you are Fury. Electric MC does take him down, though. Only 3 lives remaining for Sin City. Make it 2. And this should be the round for Paris, unless an absolute miracle happens. It is going to be Gothard trying to make a play, but you see that Paris grouped up, not wanting to let anything happen. And now in a 1v8 error. He's done some crazy things this series, not able to turn that round around. Paris take the round, and now we are at a 2-1 scoreline.
Yeah, and I mean, a control reverse sweep is most definitely not off of the table. We've seen that happen time and time again, especially on a map like Hotel, where those offenses are very possible to win. So now, Paris Renegades, they get their defense that they needed. They go back on the offensive end. And now, you know, this is kind of their chance to turn the tide here. I mean, if you win this control, it's a 2-2 series, and that's a lot better than, you know, what maybe we've seen so far from them. Electric MC and Beefaroni kind of being the safety nets for Paris so far. Nobody from Sin City necessarily trying so far, but back on the defensive end, let's see if they can take the map control that they need.
Gothard already being a problem in that top bedroom, and just like that, Stratus will be the last member of Paris alive. He gets taken down, though. Now it's back to the base for Paris, and you see, I mean, Sin City really just running at them at the moment, trying to put the pressure on, not to start the Paris we're looking for in this round, but so plenty of time, 50 seconds, just have to assemble over to one of these points. Beefaroni with the kill on the air, and now going to try to hop on this A zone, but Paris not able to get a firm grip on map control just yet. Fury now going to get some shots on over to that A point. Can he do any more damage here? He is taken down, so that A zone will most likely get captured here. I think if you're Sin City, you're okay with chalking this and setting up for next, but you got to clear some players out here. Electric MC already moved up, causing some problems. Looking for a second. He does get taken down. That's big, but Stratus comes in with 2. Looking for a third as well on the Gothard and gets it. Now going to hop in this B zone, and Paris in a power position right now.
Yeah, Stratus makes his way over to D2. They're going to have to clear him quickly. They do so swiftly, but now it's going to be Electric MC you got to deal with. Air does find a big nade kill onto Dahmers, and the clearance is there. Air does a good job of picking up Beefaroni off of that A capture, so everything's safe now, but the push is always imminent from the side of the Paris Renegades. You got Gothard push up into top Betty, but you can't throw your life away. 1:20 left on the clock, tied in lives.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing about that sequence there for Paris is they were able to even up the lives just a little bit, and we are even at 16 at the moment. A minute on the clock. Fury with the snap onto Electric MC. I think he might have been hurt, but he does take him down, and now we will see if Paris is able to move off the map, move into this bedroom area, and clear it out. That is going to be the big test. It's actually, since there's nobody in that bedroom area right now, they're kind of playing a more passive approach. Now you have Fury going bottom bed, looking to cause some problems with the Deddy. He gets spotted out, though, 2 down here. As Paris look to pounce, they look to make their move and flying onto the point. Air finding one, but the kills go the way of Paris. They should be able to get 3 members on the time. Can they lock this in? The first tick of progression gone. Now looking for the second. Gothard coming in and trying to find the kills. He finds one. He gets traded at, though. The second tick now in. You got to go after Sin City, but they're just getting cut down in Paris. Looking to take the second round, and they do.
It should be a Paris defense.
Go the distance.
Wow. Paris Renegades. I mean, that's what they needed. This is a spark plug to this series right now for them. They rattle off 2 rounds straight. And now we go into that round 5. I'm not exactly sure who's going to have defense right now. We will find out in just a moment. It might be Paris, but it says we're switching sides. Whoever's got the defense, they're feeling good, and that's going to be the Paris Renegades.
Yeah, I mean, you have to feel really good about this, and I feel like a lot of the times when you do have reverse sweeps in control, it is that big offense in that round 4 that gives you defense for round 5, and you kind of ride that momentum. So Here we go. Round 5. Paris looking to even up this series in our Diamond Finals. Is going to be Stratus with the first kill on the air and already slowing that push down here for Sin City as they look for a route in. Gother from around gets absolutely turned on by Stratus, though. He takes him down and looking for more, but this is the start that Paris we're looking for.
That most definitely is. They have no control of that B zone or that A zone. You got players over toward A. 50 seconds left to go, though. You're going to have to clear that and find your way onto that point. You got 3 Sin City players there. As Domers gets picked off, you do have the control you wanted now, but you got to get this capture sooner than later because that minute's a big deal.
It is, and Beefaroni going to get cut down from the back. And Electric MC finding one before he gets traded out, so just dwindling down those lives for Sin City. That A point is locked in, but you're already seeing the emphasis here from Paris, setting up for this B zone, trying to get themselves in the bedroom, cutting off the lanes, and Sin City, you can see, looking to group up, looking to use that teamwork that we talked about already, but Beefaroni having none of it, finding the 2 coming from main lobby, and the kills continue to go the way of Paris. This is looking good for them. Got to keep it up, but they are finding all the kills in the feed right now. Gother, though, finding 2, and now look at the spawns coming for Sin City. They're getting those close spawns, so if they find the kills, a chance to potentially get on this B zone, as now Paris spawning way out.
Electric MC up top, Betty. He's going to be the player they have to deal with, and he's moving around that block so well. Minute 14 left on the clock. Another pick for the Sin City Slayers. Electric MC jumps out. He's 36 and 26, on pace to maybe break 40 here. But that's another clearance for the Paris Renegades. A minute left on the clock. Sin City only 12 lives remaining, but you got 1 tick on the board.
And, I mean, that is a phenomenal play there from Electric MC. When things get a little bit hairy, he's the man for the job. Gother, though, nice read on him there. And the opening kill to potentially get themselves over to this point. But you have to get positioning. You have to find some kills. And that is just so hard when you know you have to clear out this bedroom area. Where are they going to be? So many corners they could potentially be in air. Trying to look over, and he does spot Domers getting some shots off. But can he find the kill? It is going to be Gother that helps out. You still have Stratus, though, in a power position, and that's somebody they're going to have to find. Electric MC with the turn on. Gother as well. Guy going through it just a little bit on this map. Can Sin City find a push? Only time for 1 more and only lives for 1 more. They have to find a clean 3 or 4 dead. It's looking unlikely at this time, but are they able to pull off the miracle, or is it going to be Paris with the reverse sweep in this one? It looks like they are. Just 3 lives remaining here for Sin City. Stratus finding 1, looking for a second. Gother finding the kill. He's taken down. And Paris with the reverse sweep in the control. They even up the series.
That's exactly what they needed in this series. I said it multiple times. It was most definitely possible after they won that first defense. Sin City Slayers kind of throw away that defense of their own. I mean, at this stage in the game, in August of the MW2 season, you can't be throwing away those defenses on control. It's exactly what happened to the Sin City Slayers. Electric MC 39 and 28.
And welcome back to our Diamond Finals. We have a 2-2 tied series in this one. Mercado hardpoint, and already off the rip, Paris feeling themselves a little bit after that last map, finding the kills off the rip, but Poppy finding a few of his own. And now the chance here to try to flip spawns is, since they did get those bad side spawns to start, and they're already trying to flip them, and might have actually done it. Looking for 1 more player is Poppy, but an electric start here, Jake.
Yeah, word to MC. Player 1 and player 8 so close to each other. And they are able to find him, so those spawns do flip. This is a good start for the Sin City Slayers. Paris Renegades, though, they get 15 points off of this P1. You see Fury trying to even the odds here, but the kill's still going the way of the Sin City Slayers. Domers trying to push through that middle side of the map, but this is kind of what they need to get back into it. Tie game as P2 pops, and me and you both know, T, this is quite the money hill.
It is, and just a great job from the side of Sin City to flip them, and it's also going to be player number 3, and Fury is going to get a spawn out, which allows them to pinch. Now it is going to be Paris trying to make their way in. Electric MC Gonna get taken down as well. And Sin City, for the moment, holding on. Stratus, last up, gets taken down. And now if you're Sin City with the spawns coming in for your team, you know where they're coming from. Dahmers, though, doesn't care. He's going to try to come to the front door. Nothing happening there. Now Baroni from the top rope, finding one. He gets traded out. Good job, Burnett, from Sin City to hold on. The kill finally coming in the last 20 seconds. Looks like it will go the way of Paris, but rotation coming in deeply.
Big set of kills for the Paris Renegades. They find that final 15, but the Sin City Slayers are on the move to this new hill. Big kill out of Beefaroni right there, but now Gother, he sneaks onto that new hill. He doesn't spot that player on time. He is able to find that kill, though. Another player, big door, and the kills back and forth. Checkered kill feed right now. Who's going to find this first set of control?
Dahmer is now trying to take that power position, and they know he's up here, but it is going to be Sin City on the point just for the moment. But as you see, Air, they know that player's up there. They know he's going to be somebody that they have to deal with. As now Paris able to get on in, and they find all the kills on the feed. So Paris will be able to get a good chunk of this time in the end. And already see Sin City thinking about that rotation. Was maybe going to take a shot at this, but now they got to be careful as Air finding a big 2. You want to keep these rotations for next, which with those 2 kills they will be able to do. But Paris, after that P3, do take the lead.
They most definitely do. 6 seconds left on the clock. You see they're already moving to this new hill. They're going to have to fight through Air at this back alley area. He has Fury to help him out as well. You see the rest of these arrows aiming toward this middle side of the map, but that green control is in full favor of the Paris Renegades right now. He doesn't find anything that's going to be Air, but the rest of the reinforcements are here, and Fury with a big 2. The fight is still on, though.
Yeah, nice bait and switch there from the side of Sin City to be able to get these kills back alley, and it works out for them for 30 seconds going their way on this barbershop hill. And now it's going to be Beefaroni getting taken down, Stratus getting traded out as well, and this is what you want for Sin City. They're finding all the kills on this barber hill, and they really turned this into a money hill of their own, getting a really good chunk of the time. Should be able to collect the rest of this, and now finding these rotational gunfights as well. You have to find this kill on the Dahmers, which they do. This is perfect right now from Sin City.
Yeah, and so far, Fury 14 and 11. This could potentially be a Fury masterclass. He has these games every once in a while where he just absolutely takes over at the snap of a finger, seemingly. And so far, that has been him in this game for the Sin City Slayers, playing at a high pace. But Paris Renegades, they break on in early. Nobody has the time just yet. And Stratus, 13 and 11 so far. He's picked it up big time.
Now, Paris, a chance to set up and make this a hard hill to break. Poppy's going to get on through, though, finding that early kill, and now going to try to become a problem for him. All his teammates fall around him, and Dahmers with the snap and some help will find that kill. Going to take his teammate Stratus down in the process, but now, with 23 seconds on the clock, going to be a contest that comes in for the side of Sin City, but the focus now is onto this next rotation. Once again, a big money hill. You have so many on this map, but a chance now for Sin City to reclaim the lead as Paris takes over again, but Sin City set up for next.
Beefaroni with a big kill right there, but that's going to take control for the Sin City Slayers. We know how big this P6 to P7 rotation is, and Sin City Slayers, they're going to focus on this first set of kills to go their way before they take control of that hill. Air, he finds one at the bottom of that green area. Gother finds the second. So now the Paris Renegades, they are going to be spawning all over the place. You see player 6, player 7, and player 5 spawn in very different locations from each other. But a big lead swing potentially if the Sin City Slayers are able to lock down all of this time. The kills back and forth. Gother up here still. The Paris Renegades, they have that backside control. They need to keep it.
Yeah, this is a big spot, though, for Sin City, because now you have player number 4 potentially looking to chain these hills together. Stratus, though, can he find the last 15? He does find the kill on the Gother, so the last 15 will go the way of Paris, but as I mentioned, Sin City already set up for next in a spot that they can really chain these hills together. As you said, Jake, I mean, P6, P7, that chain is always a big deal on this map. So there's going to have to be Paris that breaks their way through again, as Sin City does have the setup. Fury going to be annoying here in Barber. You're seeing all those players funnel through Barber Alley. This is going to be an absolute bang out here in the Barber. The kill is going back and forth. is just shots raining out. Nothing much happening now, but Gothard finally finding that kill on the Stratus, and now can this be the break here for Paris? Electric finding another air. Gonna get naded in the back, and now Paris can collapse on this hill. Air has to go big. He's taken down. Paris break the hill.
Yeah, and that's the big swing right there. If Sin City don't get broken right there, they could potentially be up 200 to 130. Instead, this is going to be very close to a tie game here as the first set of rotations close out. If you're Sin City, you got to start focusing on that P2 rotation because that P2 side is so important. You see Poppy and Air both worried about it right here. This first P1 is definitely still one to worry about, but that P2, the most important in the long haul. 170 to 163 as the first rotations of hills end. And Sin City Slayers, they're looking to fight for this P1 time.
I mean, you have the spawns for next at the moment, but you don't want to give up too much time to Paris. Paris does take the lead once again in the seesaw of Mercado. Now you're seeing the hit from Paris. They're going to try to hit this back yellow alley, and we'll see if Sin City has read this. Gothard is going to find one, and now we're going to have to take a different approach. Paris, once again, going to try to get on this time on P1 as well, but really the spawns, you know, in favor of Sin City at the moment, but Beefaroni finding the kill, and I think that was a misstep there from Sin City, as it's going to give Paris the spawns. 3 players pushed through tunnel, and they were able to really get exposed from the back, and now it is going to be Paris in the driver's seat.
This could be the swing right here. Sin City Slayers, they lose those spawns, and now they're going to have to break a very difficult to break P2 hill right now. They do have that hedge side control, but they're going to have to find a couple of kills behind it, and they're going to have to fight through Dahmers on this right side.
It's going to be through this hedges side, but they're just getting cut down, and this is going to be a major swing in this game. Is Sin City, they're going to be kicking themselves if they end up losing this match, because it looked like just a little bit of a miscommunication, the issue in this one. But now the sides have really flipped, and now it is a chance for Sin City to try to get their way in. Air trying to find those wall bangs, but nothing's happening. And now you see a couple of Sin City players already focusing on Nexus. Paris is just going to lock in the rest of this time. That is a big kill there for Paris. And again, Sin City going to want to have that one back, but this match is not over yet. You can set up here over at P3 and get another money hill of your own. But Paris is going to be within about 17 or 18 points.
It's going to be a 40-point lead for the Paris Renegades. As you said, Tej, Sin City Slayers, they have this rotation, and this has been a big hill for both of these teams so far, but you're going to need almost every second of it if you want to get back into this game if you are the Sin City Slayers. The first push coming in now, and Beefaroni fights straight through that push. It's going to be Air against the world here. He is able to find 2, but one more ahead of him. It's going to be Dahmers. He's able to find the 3rd as well. He finds the 4th almost, but Stratus is able to find him. But that's the first wave. You need one more, and this game is tied.
And now Paris looking for another way back in. Electric starting it off, looking for more, but he is Fury going to have a team kill, staying alive for the moment. They cannot win here, and you can already see Paris setting up for that barbershop hill. All these Sin City players are going to have to sprint over, but Paris is fine with giving up that last 14. Here it is. It is going to come down to this barber hill, as it so often does. Stratus, does he find the timing on this player in mid? Big gunfight happening. He wins it, and Paris finding another kill as well. Now Air in this Cantina area, he's got to be able to find some kills for his team, but he gets taken down as well. And now it is going to be Paris only 12 seconds away from taking the lead once again in this series. But they need to find a push here if you are Sin City. Can they make some magic in the end? Beefaroni finding the kills. They are going to get taken down. Air last alive. Can he find the kill? Electric takes him down, and Paris win the Mercado hardpoint, and they take a 3-2 series lead.
And that's just the way Mercado goes. Paris force a single mistake from the Sin City Slayers, and it causes them to win that game right there. We saw Sin City Slayers, they had the upper hand there at the end of that P7, but that P2 flip is where everything went awry for them. Paris Renegades, they play it perfectly from there on out.
And we are loaded into the hotel search and destroy. Paris up 3-2 in the series over the Sin City Slayers. Is going to be Sin City starting on the defensive side, and already Paris putting the pedal to the metal, finding the kills over toward this A site, and the start that they were looking for as they continue to bring this momentum. Poppy, though, finding the kill on the Beefaroni. That is going to be bombed down as well. So a chance now for Sin City to even the numbers.
Electric MC is on the move, though. He's made his way over toward this restaurant side area. He might have heard Gother moving toward that middle side of the map there. Paris not getting this bomb down just yet. They got to fight through it, but 39 seconds left to go. You got some time to work with.
Rush plant coming in here. Should be able to get it down, so putting that pressure onto Sin City. Stratus has a steady as well. Maybe pops it, but now just going to sit in that corner and make Sin City come to them. There's going to be Electric MC with the kill on the Gother, leaving Poppy in a 1v3, getting some shots off now. His position is known, making this situation that much harder, and in any moment when he jumps out, really should be spotted. Stratus takes him down. Paris take the 1-0 lead in the search and destroy.
Paris looking good. Keep their momentum rolling from that game 4. Stratus finds 2 in the round. Stratus really turns up in that game 4, and he keeps it going here in the game 5. 1-0 for the side of Paris. Now you got Sin City on that offensive side. I like to see people get creative on Hotel S&D, but the next question becomes, what does Sin City do here?
I mean, Paris winning that round, really just with those opening 2 picks, 4v2 situation, we're able to convert. So let's see if Sin City can respond here on the attacking side. A little bit of a spread the map kind of push here, find a pick, and then make a decision from there. But for the moment, Paris not giving them anything. There's going to be Electric MC with that first kill on the Gother. Beefaroni with the kill on to Poppy as well on Electric MC. Getting another on to air, and Fury taken down quickly. Paris, nice start here. Looking like Sin City did in that first El Estilo search and destroy. Let's see if Sin City can turn it around.
Yeah, they just fall 1 by 1 in that situation. Their Electric MC already on 5 for the round. Paris Renegades looking like their usual selves, keeping up in the search and destroy. And, you know, if Paris were going to win a search and destroy, I thought it would be that El Estilo, but now I'm not so sure. Electric MC won off a cruise missile, but hey, there's a lot more game to be played here.
Sin City back on the defensive side, looking to put a stop to the mini run that Paris is on. Beefaroni already getting into that bottom bedroom area. Has Deddy. He's going to pop in and make the play. Air is going to get taken down by Dahmer. That is a fantastic gunfight win. The Air was really looking for him, and Beefaroni with the kill on the Poppy as well. It just looks like Sin City is just outmatched a little bit here, but finally finding that kill is Gother. Bomb does go down, though. 3v2 situation, make it a 3v1. Fury blast up. Lots of work to do. Only has a sub in hand. Getting some shots off. Does find one, though. Could potentially make this interesting. Has that Deddy popped as well. He finds a second. Fury looking to make this play. 1v1 situation. 26 seconds on the clock. Gonna bust his door up. And you see Dahmer's shots off. Looking for the kill. He's got to move, though. Only 21 seconds on the clock. And Dahmer's knows it's going to get out of dodge. Can he find the kill? He does! Fury with the 1v3 clutch. That is a huge round for Sin City.
An absolutely miraculous round win. That might be the spark plug that brings them back around. You never know. Fury wins 3 crazy ones to just absolutely change the game right there. If Paris go up 3-0, this starts to get a little bit nasty, I would assume. But instead, they're only down 2-1. Now you're back on the offensive side. You got a chance to tie the game up here.
I mean, that win on that couch player was just ripping him off. That was big, and from there able to find the kill on the Dahmers. But a huge round there, because I think the thing for Paris that I'm noticing is their guns are starting to get a little bit hot. So that was a huge round there for Sin City to get within a round here of Paris. Now back on the attacking side is Sin City. But Electric MC in a tough spot here. Can Gother get him? He does, but gonna get traded out. Air finding the kill on the Dahmers. 32 advantage right now for Sin City, but he is gonna be absolutely ripped apart by Beefaroni. Is Air. Bomb goes down though. 2v2 situation. It's gonna have to be Paris trying to retake this bomb site.
I think Fury might spot Stratus right there, but Beefaroni picks up Poppy. Now Fury left in another 1v2 situation, and he can't make it happen this time. Another round for Paris Renegades, and that was a very winnable one from the side of Sin City. They were just unable to make it happen there. They're going to wait for their daddy. 3-1 is going to be the round count for the Paris Renegades, and it's a good thing they won it right there. You want to stop the momentum before it can get started.
Yeah, big round there. Nice retake. Nice clean retake there from Paris. But as I said, I think their guns have started to turn around a little bit. I think after that hotel control with the reverse sweep, they're feeling themselves a little bit, feeling confident, taking gunfights, and just making smart plays. And it's really translated here to start this search and destroy because, I mean, they're they're 1-1v3 away from being up 4-0 in this one. And Sin City has to really get another round here. I think this is going to be a big round on this one as they go to the defensive side. Stratus pulls out the sniper as well, so we'll see if he can find any picks. Nades coming in. He's just going to absolutely tank that and continue to look for the kills. But meanwhile, this bomb for Paris going over to that B zone.
Poppy makes his way back to that kitchen side area. He's got some assistance as well. The shot's good. Dahmer's able to pick up Poppy. He's looking for the second as well. He only has 6 health remaining, but his Electric MC picks up Gother. This becomes a very winnable round for the Paris Renegades. The bomb is going to be down on the site, but as Stratus pinches all the way around the map, things become a little bit more difficult, and they solo air out on the bomb. Fury in another 1v3.
I have no idea how Dahmer stayed alive that whole round multiple times, weak, and winning a big one in Kitchen to open up that round for his team. And Paris now up 4-1 in the search and destroy. Jake, basically everything that we kind of thought was going to happen in this matchup has gone the opposite way, which usually happens. Honestly, it's Kessler's curse, I believe, but you know, it is Paris walking away with this right now in Sin City, a map that they're strong at, a mode that they're strong at. You would think that they'd be able to win it, but still plenty of time left. They're going to try their hand at potentially taking this bomb over to the B site. We'll see how this works out. Gother playing very patient. Not want to get blooded first, and he is going to get the first blood onto Electric MC. Maybe opens up the play here over toward B, but you can see Paris are ready for it. They have the bodies over there, and we'll see what Sin City elects to do once they get the info.
3v4 scenario, and they are going to push out this kitchen side. You got 2 players on this site here, and they both pick up 1. That's exactly what you did not want if you were the Sin City Slayers. They take too long on the push, and Paris has too much time to react. And now the bomb is down in kitchen. We got 2 players over here. Dahmer's picked up another. Now it's Fury against the world. One more time.
We've seen this before.
We have.
Don't count him out yet. Fury knows this player's in the back, but they know he's here. Deddy popped. He's going to try to chow it. Dahmers takes him down. Paris 1 round away from going up 4-2 in this series. They have just put it all together here on this search and destroy on Hotel. You know, they've had their shaky moments in this series, but right now they are playing absolutely phenomenally. And now, again, 1 round away from sending this to the next map up 4-2. They will go on the attacking side to try to put it away. But this has just been a tough situation here for Sin City. You see Air, 1-6. One of their, pop-off players just not able to do it in this map. It's going to have to take a big, big commitment here for Sin City to get themselves back into this one. As Gother are going to get run down by Electric MC. Or yes, Gother getting run down by Electric MC. 2v2 situation. Air getting some shots off here at Couch's Beefaroni, though, right there, and just like that, 1v2. Fury left there again, gets the kill. Can he get out with his life? Now 1v1. I think he knows this player is here. Won't be able to get an angle, though, and Electric MC is going to go plant that bomb over at B. So a 1v1 situation here for Fury to keep his team in it.
And it's going to be so hard to re-break right here for Fury. Electric MC, he's going to hit a route as well. He kind of has an idea where Fury's coming from, but the dead silence is going to be in his favor. Fury going to clear out this backside of the map, but the longer Electric MC waits, the more information he has. 24 seconds left to go. He's going to have to check this bomb, and he shoots, but he's going to read this perfectly. Electric MC's got to check the bomb, but he's going to wait it out.
The snap, though, now trying to get out of his light, but he gets stuck on the door frame, and Fury clutching it up for his team one more time. I mean, this guy has to be feeling like, come on, guys, I need somebody to pick it up here. It feels like every round he's been left in a 1vx situation. They're clutching a 1v2. And Sin City not done yet. 5-2 on the scoreboard. They'll go back to the offensive side here, looking to continue to compile some rounds to get themselves back into it. But yeah, tough situation there for Electric MC. Just could not get out with his life. And again, Sin City not done yet.
Yeah, shout out the door frame in that situation. Electric MC gets shut down by the wall. 5-2 now, and I mean, a comeback here, it would be so immaculate for the Sin City Slayers, but Paris Renegades, I mean, it is so hard to make that comeback against this set of players. They're just so good when it matters most. Electric MC gonna get pushed up in mid, and now you're gonna have to deal with him, but Fury plays it quite well. Finds his 9th kill on the game, on a 4 streak. You have that man advantage, but you see Gother, he is gonna start to make a move. He has Deddy in his back pocket. He's using it right now. He should be able to find one. Beefaroni down. And now this is another round that could go the way of the Sin City Slayers.
Oh, Gother gonna get out with his life. Stratus putting some shots on, but he does get out. And now with this information granted, Gother is gonna have his. It looks like they're gonna try to go for A. Stratus finds one. Poppy gets the trade though, and now there's gonna be Dahmer's left in a 1v3 situation. That bomb going down at A. Started that round playing out a lot like the last offensive round. Dahmer's gets taken down, but yeah, I mean, Sin City had the path over toward B, but they remembered a couple rounds ago where they got shut down there. They find the kills and actually end up going back to A. It works out in their favor. Now 5-3 in this one. So, you know, chipping away little by little. And as you do that, I mean, the pressure goes on to the side of Paris.
Yeah, I mean, similar to maybe that control comeback that Paris had earlier, this would be the comeback that Sin City Slayers need to, you know, make their way back into the series. Like I said when we started this out, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and a best of 9. And if you can win the stamina battle in a map 5 search and destroy to even up the game at 3, that would be the most important one to have. But you see Paris, they're moving quickly.
Yeah, putting the pedal to the metal for sure. Dahmer's finding the opening kill on the Fury. Air evening it up though with the kill on the Dahmers. That bomb potentially going down, but Gother reading that, and Stratus gets taken down. Electric MC though, he's going to be able to get through the back. Beefaroni as well. I think they know this though, because Beefaroni was spotted out. Bomb is down on the site. Air, he does spot Electric MC, just waiting for the right moment to take him out, waiting for the angle. Finally finds it. That is going to leave Beefaroni left in a 1v3. Jake, we are not done with this yet. I mean, unless Beefaroni, I mean, we've seen a 1v3 clutch already, but Beefaroni, if he doesn't do it, we go 5-4, and that really starts to mount here. But Air gonna find the kill in Sin City. Just round after round coming closer. Now 5-4 on the scoreline.
Yeah, Air in the perfect spot. He finds 3 on that round, and that's probably what he needed. He was having a slow game so far, and now he jumps up to 4-7. 5-4 now. I mean, one more round for Sin City Slayers, and this becomes a whole different story. Gother's having a good game now. Fury's having a good game. Air and Poppy trying to find their way back into it. From the side of Paris, Electric MC, he's been slowed down, but he was having an immaculate first half of this search and destroy. One round for everything, and Paris is fighting for mid.
Sin City gonna push the pace a little bit here over toward A. Stratus with that opening kill on the Fury, and this is not what you want here if you're a Sin City fan, but getting out with his life, and just barely is Gother on that bomb. Shots running out, but it is going to be the life disadvantage. Beefaroni now finding that kill on the Gother. 4v2 situation. Poppy just going to snake that D1 area. Beefaroni gets spotted. He doesn't. Electric MC on the pinch. 3v1 Air left in that. He gets taken down, and Paris Renegades win the search and destroy on Hotel. Got a little bit sketchy there in the end, but they pull it out, and they are one map away from winning the Diamond Championship.
Yeah, right before things get a little too dangerous, the Paris Renegades close it out. They find those first 2 big first bloods on those players on that cube area, and that's all they needed. Look at that damage from the side of Paris Renegades. So close to one another. 1,100, 1,100, 1,000, and 900 from Dahmer.
Paris just one map away from getting their first Diamond Championship in MW2. And they're going to start off on the defending side in the Castillo control. Looking to get into this. Gothard with a nice kill there on to Beefaroni as push is over toward A here. Off the start here for Sin City. Trades going back and forth. Both teams vying for that positioning. Domers with a nice kill there. Looking for a second as well and does get it. So nice start here for Paris.
Most definitely. Sin City Slayers, not a lot of control on the map. Fury with a big two-piece in the middle to kind of open things up for them. Poppy finds Electric MC as well. This should be a B push, but it's going to be Domers on the flank. He's on 3 so far. 4 off of that cruise missile.
Finding 1. They know it's here, though, and now can set up the pinch, but he doesn't need it. Domers gonna just find the 2 kills now. Overheating just a little bit, maybe, but the kills do come in for his team. That is going to be 2 ticks, though. 4th the side of Sin City, and now Spawn's coming in more toward that A side, so they will look to get over there as well. Gothard already going to hop on this time, but, I mean, Paris really doing a really good job right now of just winning these gunfights. Already up 4 in the lives. And now what does Sin City elect to do here? Just trying to really get to the control of the map, it looks like, at the moment, but having a tough time of it. Poppy, though. Nice little gunfight win there, and we'll hop over to this A zone, winning a second one as well. And just really trying to do it all for the team right now, as now the reinforcements coming in. Beefaroni, though, from the top rope is going to find one before he gets traded out. Domers again with the 2-piece. He is already showing up big here in the CRL control.
It seems like Sin City cannot find the map control that they want so bad here in this offensive round. They have not found a capture yet. They do have 3 ticks in total, so that's equivalent of 1 capture if you want some silver linings here. But so far, this is not the round that they needed to get back into things here. You're down 8 lives, make it 7. You might be able to find this capture right here, and that would help quite a lot, but the slang is still there. You find that capture. Now you got 5 ticks on the board. This is not a loss of a round, I guess.
I mean, look, you only need 3 or 4 down, and on a map like El Asilo, and this could go your way. The problem is Beefaroni is deep in the back lines of Sin City, so they're going to have to find him eventually, but 2 kills already here, and they can start to converge to the point. Stratus has to stay up here. If you are him, he's going to find 1 kill. Beefaroni from the back. Well, Goth are going to get spotted out, too, and now the shot's going in. So, as I said, Beefaroni being a problem for Sin City. Now with 6 lives left, probably only 1 more push at this. Got to be able to find these picks. Again, get that 3 or 4 down. Good start here. Poppy finds a kill on the Stratus, but you have to move, and when Electric MC is hunting you down, it makes it a lot harder. Domers going to beat Gothard to death, and not looking too good here for the side of Sin City, but can they make any magic happen? Electric MC is still in their back line, which is going to just be an absolute issue for them. Looks like he's chasing a player down, finds the kill on the air, and it should just be a matter of time before Paris take this round 1. Poppy going to hop on time for a second. They take him out, and Paris hold on and win that round number 1.
Yeah, big hold out of Paris Renegades. You know, even though they were up so far in the lives, just having that potential 1 tick for Sin City to win is dangerous in the grand scheme of things. 1 slip up, and Sin City could have, you know, pulled the rug out from under their feet and taken that round for themselves. But no, the Paris Renegades go up 1-0 in their series point round to win the Diamond Championship. They just need to continue what they've done so far. This is already a better start than the last control for them, which they did end up winning nonetheless. Domers and Electric MC, 9 apiece in round 1. Let's see if they can continue it here.
Yeah, nice little round there for the both of them, and we'll see now if they can convert on some offense. Good start here for Sin City, finding the first 2 kills, but Beefaroni and Stratus, the saviors of that last round for Paris, finding 2 of their own, and the gunfight's continuing to happen over here toward the A side. It is going to be Sin City that comes out on top of the trades, and now it will be Paris looking for that map control once again. Electric MC trying to cut through the middle of the map. Gothard, though, reading that situation. Now looking for more, as he's going to find one with the hipfire headshot there. And now let's see what Paris elects to do. They are spawning toward this B side, and I think Sin City are going to know this, so they should be able to cut them off, but it is just a matter of finding a few kills here if you are Paris to be able to move off the map, which they are able to do.
You find a couple kills as well toward that A and B side of the map. You do have Electric MC pushed up here, but the rest of his teammates have been stifled back quite a bit. Only 30 seconds left on the clock for the Sin City Slayers. For the Paris Renegades, sorry. The Sin City Slayers have done a fantastic job of just keeping the Paris Renegades at bay, and they've been unable to kind of stop that clock for a while now. Electric MC still existing in the middle side of the map, but he's got to slow down one of these points because you don't have a lot of time to work with.
Fury, you're going to get taken down by Dahmers, and Electric MC finally able to get on this A zone, and now some presence here for the side of Paris to try to get there. Poppy, though, from the top rope. He's going to just try to stall for his teammates to try to get over towards this A zone. They want to try to get as much time off of this as they can. Very big gunfight win there, my goodness. And now Dahmer is going to have to sprint over to this point. Air's going to be waiting for him, though. Big win with that headshot multiplier, and that second tick is locked in, and actually is going to be Paris able to capture this A zone. Only 12 lives left, a 5 life disadvantage in this. So you have that A zone, and now one hit over to B, and it could be yours, but they got a big hill to climb.
They're pushing back toward that spawn. Only 7 lives to go. They all know they're at that back left side area. They're spawning on top of their teammates. Air's here with Electric MC, but he finds 2. But Fury not so far behind. 38 seconds left on the clock, and the life count is dwindling sooner than the Paris Renegades can react to it. One more team push, and the Sin City Slayers with another round win, or their first round win.
Ferrari now trying to make a play and trying to find a gap. Does find the first one on the Gother, but that information now granted. Another kill coming in here for Paris, though, and they get another as well. I mean, this is not over yet. If they get that kill there, it is big, and now that's good. The 3 or 4 down you need. You can stack this point. Where the gyms, the nades coming in. Poppy finds 1, but can they get there? Can they get back into this one? Can Sin City get back to this point? Looking for the kills. They cannot find them. Are you kidding me? Elasilo control strikes again. Paris, 1 round away from the Diamond Championship.
All you needed to do was not go 4 down, and guess what you did? You went 4 down right when you shouldn't have, and they pay for it in a round loss. And now you gotta do what Paris did to you. You gotta get that control reverse sweep, or else your Diamond Championship is in the hands of the Paris Renegades, and they put another one on their fingers.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one, and I think that's one that also takes just all the wind out of the sail for Sin City, because, you know, prior to that capture, they would have the advantage going into the 3rd round in terms of picks, and you just threw that all away, and now you have your backs against the wall in this one, and already not starting out the way you'd want to. You just see this time and time again. You lose a big round like that, and it just seems the next round you come out and you just get slayed off the rip. Poppy, though, with a nice read there. We'll find 2 trying to get his way off the map. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, there's going to be 3 Sin City players hopping onto this A zone. So they should be able to get a couple of ticks on this, if not all of them. And I think Paris okay with giving this up, but we'll try to fight it a little bit just to slow the push down, and doing a good job at it as well. They are going to find the kills. Now Air going to be up over here. But yeah, I mean, that is going to be the A zone captured. The B zone is locked in, and once again, you have to be able to clear out your base. Like Electric MC already up into that white building, and that's going to be a tough person to get out of that place.
Most definitely. You got to get him out of here sooner than later. He's having an absolutely fantastic game, 16 and 11 for the squad. You see the Sin City Slayers. They're trying to spread the map. Gother is able to find 1 onto Dahmers. He might find the perfect pinch onto 2 more, but Beefaroni picks him up right at the perfect time. Minute 30 left on the clock. I'm not sure this will come down to lives. I feel like this is more likely to go down to time, but Sin City Slayers. Air's on the flank, and he's got to get a couple with this.
This is big, though. If they find the kill onto White, so they are able to clear us out. Stratus, though, going to be an issue. Can he get taken down? They're trying to stay up, but there you go. They had the clearance. Now Dahmer's last alive in the back, and he get red here, but you got 3 players on the point here for Sin City. Gother also reading him as well, gets the kill, and the kill is now going the way of Sin City. They should be able to now lock this point in. You would imagine one more player in Stratus to try to defend this point. He will not find the kill. Sin City not dead yet. They take the offensive round after once again just able to find your kills on the offense and stack that point.
Yeah, it is most definitely not over yet. We could see another control reverse sweep, which would really turn this series on its head now, wouldn't it, Teach? I just cannot imagine how this series could get any crazier, unless we saw another control reverse sweep. But Sin City Slayers, Poppy's turning up. He goes on a 6 streak. He finds that cruise missile. And one defense away from going to a round 5, and I'm sure we'd all love to see it.
Yeah, again, not over yet, and just a big play there, Air, with that play to get to the backside of Hill, and when Poppy got that kill in white, 2 kills right there, they were able to converge on the point, and look at this. First 2, make it 3 kills going the way of Sin City. They get all 4 down, and now they're able to roam this map. Fury can't get that reload off. That is going to be a frustrating death there, but already pushing Paris back at the moment. And Poppy with that cruise missile. I mean, this is definitely still possible here, and we'll see what Paris elects to do. Trying to get this attacking side. It looks like they are favoring B more, but looking for the kills at the moment.
40 seconds left on the clock. Paris Renegades are going to have to hop onto a point sooner than later. Dahmers is able to find one, so that's a big one in the grand scheme of things. You see the rest of the Paris Renegades moving through field toward that B side of the map. They're going to hop on it soon, but they got to cut down Air because he already finds one. Can he find the second? He does. That slows down Paris big time, but Beefaroni and Dahmers, you see them making their way toward A. But Poppy is trying to fight for it along with Fury, but they both get cut down.
They do, and now this A zone potentially be able to get captured. You got 1 tick already gone. 22 seconds on the clock, though, so even if this A zone goes, Sin City doing a good job of draining the lives and the time here for Paris. You're going to try to fight this, but with that kill, the lives only within 1. That A point is captured, though, and Sin City, will they be able to hold the defense this time around or not? Gothard going into that prime position of being an absolute nuisance. He's spotted out, though. Daddy is Pop, but they know they're going to have to clear this building once again. Electric MC getting some shots off. You clear this player out of white. You see the player from the back, and here you go. This is Paris' chance to close this out. 3 down on the feet. Last stop is Air. He's going to get taken down.
Oh, no.
4 down. That could be it. The stack is coming in. Is this the championship, the Diamond Championship for Paris? That cruise missile coming in. You'd imagine there is going to be some trophies on the point, though. Can he find anything? Weaken those trophies. It comes in. Does find one. That second tick goes in, though. Only seconds away. Another one coming in from Beefaroni. Can they get there? Sin City, you got to go. You got to sprint. Can they get there onto this point? Just by the nick of time, but he's taken down, and Paris Renegades win the Diamond Championship for the summer season in the CRL.
Put another one on the board. They win their first map of the series, and they do not stop from their Electric MC with the final kill in the Diamond Championship run. The perfect Diamond Championship they were looking for. Nobody doing too crazy. Strat is 24-17. The main difference is that they're working as a team.